Welcome back to our channel. Today we're delving into a gripping tale of suspense, family bonds, and the lengths a mother will go to protect her child. Join us as we explore the twists and turns of a story that takes us from the serene landscapes of Jura to the heart-stopping moments of a kidnapping crisis. Let's uncover the secrets, the sacrifices, and the unbreakable spirit of a mother determined to save her daughter. Let's get started. To summarize the book in one sentence, you could say it's about a mother's desperate journey to save her kidnapped daughter, navigating through a web of secrets, moral dilemmas, and dangerous confrontations, all while grappling with her own past and the complexities of family relationships. In this story, set against the rugged backdrop of the island of Jura, two seemingly separate narratives intertwine around themes of motherhood, family secrets, and the lengths we will go to protect those we love. The first thread follows Dr. Kelly, a single mother whose teenage daughter, Lauren, disappears under suspicious circumstances. The second centers on Sophie, a mother grappling with her own rebellious child, Katie, and an enigmatic tutor named Deanna who arrives with hidden intentions. As the chapters progress, these worlds echo each other's tensions and fears, eventually converging on murder, deception, and the enduring bonds of family. We begin with a prologue, labeled O2 Prologue, where an unnamed protagonist waits by a ferry, contemplating an uneasy relationship with her mother. A mysterious stranger highlights a broken car light, then makes ominous remarks about the car's capacity for hiding a body. The threat escalates, and the protagonist loses consciousness, leaving readers with an immediate sense of danger. Soon after, in 031, we meet Dr. Kelly, alone on Jura, worried about her daughter Lauren, who is headed off-island for a crucial university interview. Kelly's quiet morning routine is ripped apart when she receives a disturbing video link, revealing that Lauren has been kidnapped. Terrified and confused, she learns there are rules she must follow if she hopes to keep Lauren alive. This sets the tone for Kelly's harrowing mission, a mother forced to do the unthinkable to rescue her child. A separate prologue, 03 Prologue, then pivots to a different but equally tense scene, a family home turned into a murder site. The protagonist here is overwhelmed by the carnage and finds a letter of support from a loved one, an emotional ray of hope amid tragedy. We shift back in time to 2 weeks earlier, where Sophie, a mother juggling work demands, tries to curb her daughter Katie's rebellious behavior. A new tutor, Deanna, arrives and quickly wins Katie's confidence, hinting that more complex motives lie beneath her pleasant exterior. Back in Kelly's storyline, 042 and onward, we see how mother and daughter once shared a tight bond. Kelly's memories of Lauren leaving for that interview reflect not just typical parental worry, but also a deeper vulnerability. Lauren is all she has in a life marked by past trauma and an estranged marriage to Niall. The subsequent chapters underscore Kelly's isolation. The small island community seems tranquil, yet its close-knit inhabitants keep old grudges and secrets alive. Kelly's panic mounts in 053 when her attempts to reach Lauren fail. She calls her ex-husband Niall, discovering Lauren had arranged a meeting with him she never disclosed. Distrust blooms. Lauren was hiding something, and Kelly begins to suspect all is not well between father and daughter. Even so, she refuses to go to the police, fearful that defying the kidnappers' rules will lead to Lauren's death. Searching for clues in Lauren's bedroom, Kelly finds hidden photos of a local boy named Cameron Stewart, someone she never wanted Lauren to befriend, adding to the sense of betrayal and dread. A series of flashbacks in 064 and 075 paint a picture of long-standing tensions. Lauren, nearly 18, has been pushing boundaries by dating Cameron, whose reputation troubles Kelly. The mother-daughter standoff escalates one night when Lauren stumbles home intoxicated. Kelly's pleas to Niall for support go unheard, straining their already shaky relationship. From these chapters, we learn Kelly has tried to protect Lauren from an ominous past or uncertain future, but her efforts may have driven Lauren towards secrecy. In 086, Kelly, still reeling from ominous text messages that suggest she is being watched, tries to carry on as a doctor. Her patients include Thomas Baird, a manipulative man demanding an unfit-for-work certificate. Tension ratchets up when Baird casually references Lauren's kidnapping, demonstrating he's aware of Kelly's ordeal and possibly complicit. By the close of the chapter, Kelly faces a dilemma. The kidnapper demands that she kill a patient if she wants Lauren back, and Baird's behavior makes him a prime target. Subsequent chapters 097, 10:8, 11:9 show Kelly's attempts at a normal routine continually disrupted by fear and suspicion. Every moment might be monitored by whoever snatched Lauren, and Kelly's desperation grows. She tries to glean information about Lauren's recent behaviors. Fragments of evidence point her toward Corran Sands and a bothy where local teens gather, but she faces silence or evasive half-truths. Her neighbor Huey provides temporary distraction with friendly visits, yet she cannot bring herself to confide in anyone about the grim demands she's receiving. Returning home in 10:8 and 11:9, Kelly hears strange sounds in her loft, suspects an intruder, and brandishes a poker, only to find Donnie McAnally, the son of a local man, checking pipes. This awkward encounter intensifies her paranoia. Is Donnie also connected to Lauren's kidnapping? Or is he just an islander caught up in her frantic suspicions? Through these tense scenes, the story reveals a mother's transformation from terrified victim to determined investigator, ready to tear through every lead, even if it upends her life. As the chapters progress, 12:10 through 14:12, Kelly probes deeper into both the island's close-knit gossip network and the moral bind she is in. She learns more about Lauren's popularity among local teenagers and the jealousies it might have provoked. Meanwhile, the kidnappers' demands crystallize. They want Kelly to pick a target, a patient, and end that person's life. She visits older patients like Alastair Aitken, a widower with a tragic backstory involving a deadly fire, and Mari Allen, a frail 93-year-old who's family is infamous for peculiar, sometimes cruel behavior. Everywhere Kelly turns, she must weigh whether a life is less worthy, and whether sacrificing one person could truly save Lauren. Against this mounting pressure, a parallel story weaves in and out. Sophie's household tensions with Katie, her rebellious daughter, and Deanna, the mysterious tutor. Chapters labeled 27, Prologue, 28:1, 29:2, and 26 Homewrecker deepen Sophie's conflict. Katie's behavior escalates from typical teenage surliness to genuine danger. She sets a classmate's locker on fire, tests her mother's patience, and keeps secrets. Deanna quickly bonds with Katie, raising Sophie's hopes for turning her daughter's life around, yet Sophie senses there is more to Deanna than meets the eye. These hints of a hidden identity create a second tension-filled scenario, paralleling Kelly's crisis on Jura. Kelly's narrative soon takes over once more as she reaches a breaking point. In 16:14, 17:15, and 18:16, she grapples with the moral horror of murder for ransom. She revisits Mari Allen, whose deteriorating condition is both suspicious and medically vague. Could Mari be the key to saving Lauren if Kelly can pass Mahari's death off as natural? Kelly's sense of guilt collides with her maternal instincts. A momentary respite occurs when she leaves Mahari's, but she immediately plunges back into turmoil when her research about old fires and tragic deaths raises even more questions about who truly orchestrated Lauren's kidnapping. Then, in 1917 and 2018, confrontation looms. Kelly encounters Morgan Allen, Mari's son, and faces intimidation from him before PC Ian McLean steps in to calm the situation. But an even more distressing twist comes when Kelly realizes she may be under constant surveillance. Ominous text messages push her to tear apart her own home, hunting for hidden cameras. She grows frantic, nearly smashing every nook and cranny until Niall, her estranged husband, arrives. Their uneasy alliance reforms. They find solace in each other's presence, even as the clock on Lauren's fate ticks inexorably. This partnership leads to a horrifying discovery in 2119 and 2220 when Kelly and Niall inspect the septic tank and pull out a plastic-wrapped body. Terror seizes them both. It could be Lauren, but they discover, to their mingled relief and horror, that it's someone else. Another young woman is dead on this island, leaving Kelly and Niall reeling at the violence around them and no closer to saving Lauren. At last, matters come to a head in 2330 and 2440. Kelly corners Blair, a man she believes knows the kidnappers. With cunning and courage, she subdues him, discovering that Donnie may be the direct perpetrator. She rushes to a dilapidated old lodge where she makes the even more dreadful discovery of Niall's body. He has been killed. Before she can fully absorb this devastation, she's attacked and locked in a cellar. Above her, she hears Lauren screaming. Kelly fights back, orchestrating a desperate escape by setting a fire with diesel fuel and luring her captor Huey onto a burning roof. Huey reveals his motive. He blames Kelly for his daughter Bonnie's death and wants to destroy what she loves most. In the deadly struggle, Huey is killed. Yet the ordeal is not over. Ava, once Kelly's trusted receptionist, appears as Huey's accomplice and Bonnie's mother. Fueled by grief and rage, she tries to murder Lauren to make Kelly suffer. In a final dramatic twist, Blair, who had also been a captive, regains consciousness and knocks Ava out, saving Kelly and Lauren. Emergency services arrive, ending the terror. The aftermath unfolds in 25 epilogue and 30 epilogue, where Kelly and Lauren return home 7 months later. They prepare to leave Jura and start anew, haunted by the memory of Niall's murder and the knowledge that Kelly once lost another daughter, Freya. The future beckons. Lauren has a shot at university, Kelly a new job. However, a menacing letter from Ava, still alive and still vengeful, casts a shadow over their hopes for peace, reminding them that some threats linger even after the gunfire and flames die down. Meanwhile, Sophie's family saga, illuminated by chapters like 27 Prologue, 28:1, and 29:2, underscores a parallel theme. There is no such thing as a perfect family, and small sparks of teenage rebellion can ignite into major crises. Deanna's suspicious arrival at Sophie's home hints at a deeper infiltration, echoing the manipulations and deceptions that Kelly faces. Though less directly connected to the kidnapping plot, Sophie's storyline explores the emotional minefield of motherhood, guilt, and strained communication, challenges that reflect Kelly's battles on Jura. In the end, the book merges these arcs into a powerful reflection on how fear and grief can warp families and communities, and how, under extreme duress, even the most conscientious parent might contemplate the unthinkable. From Kelly's willingness to harm a patient to Sophie's desperate attempt to save Katie from spiraling out of control, the chapters reveal that salvation often comes from confronting personal demons. While Kelly ultimately rescues Lauren, the cost, in lives lost, illusions shattered, and moral lines crossed, is profound. And Sophie's household, rocked by Katie's defiance and Deanna's secrets, faces its own uncertain future. Through all the betrayals and revelations, these mothers remain anchored by the fierce love they hold for their daughters. The experience leaves them scarred and more aware than ever that what truly haunts them is not only the evil outside their doors, but also the doubts, regrets, and long-hidden truths within their own hearts. The final image of Kelly, warily moving on, yet carrying Ava's threat, shows that healing is possible. But the past never fully lets go. As we close the chapter on this gripping tale, we're reminded of the resilience of the human spirit in the face of unimaginable challenges. Kelly's journey, marked by loss, love, and the lengths a mother will go to protect her child, leaves us with a profound sense of the complexities of human emotions and relationships. If this story has touched you, I'd love to hear your thoughts. What moments stood out the most? Share your reflections in the comments below. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe for more deep dives into the world of literature, and share it with friends who cherish a good story. Until next time, take care and keep exploring the endless possibilities that books offer. Happy reading!